I'm Emily Atack. And I'm about to turn 30. I'm shitting my pants. I used to be Charlotte Big Jugs in the In-Betweeners. And last year, I narrowly missed out on being Queen of the Jungle.
No, because a little old Harry fucking Redknapp.
Now I've got a stand-up tour, a clothing range, and I'm writing a book. My career's going places. So why do I feel like my life is a total shambles?
Oh, no!
I do drink a bit too much. The closer I get to 30, the more terrified I am that I'm getting everything wrong.
I'm not gonna lie, you go for complete dicks.
To help solve my inner turmoil, I'm setting out to answer some of the big questions facing women my age.
Should I start thinking about having children?
Am I too needy?
I'm not selfish, am I? I think about my weight 80% of the day.
Meeting inspirational and unusual people along the way.
Everybody is beautiful.
I just edit my photos because it's fun.
I don't think you do find it fun.
And looking closer to home for pearls of wisdom.
Having children, it shouldn't be something to resent.
I've had a very active sex life. I get told off every day of my life. I get told off. It's called work.
I'm expecting bumps in the road.
I sometimes feel like I don't belong anywhere. It's so weird, I don't know why.
As I juggle the next stage of my career, we're trying to make sense of what this whole adult thing is all about.
I don't look pretty.
My first adulting challenge since leaving the jungle just a few short weeks ago has been finding a place to live. Some may think I'm the village idiot, but I've managed it. To be honest though, I'm having major problems in the bedroom.
So, I ordered a bed and my sister said to me, she said, have you measured your room? I was like, no, who does that? Bed arrived, I was so hungover and I said to the people, right, you just set it up, I'll be asleep in the spare room and just let me know when it's done. Walked in, this. I can't do anything in here. I can't move, I can't get across there. It's blocking my cupboards. And the whole reason why I got this is because I was told, it comes with a TV in the thing and you press a button and the TV comes out, brilliant. So I thought, okay, this is depressing because it's all gone wrong, but at least I've got a TV. No TV. Apparently I've got to get my own TV. What do you mean? I can't believe it. It's a disaster. If I want to do anything on the other side, so... yeah, I need to get to my wardrobe. Oh, need to go out. Every time. That's just going to become a norm.
If I can't figure out the small stuff, what hope do I have of figuring out the humongous? And what's been at the front of my mind recently has much bigger repercussions and can't be sent back. I'm talking about kids. Just look at them. They're so annoying and so loud. And they seem to be everywhere. I've always done my best to ignore them. Children and rosé do not mix. And how irritating can you parents be? All happy and smug and, oh, look at me, while shoving their babies down your throat on social media. I don't want to see its poo, thanks. It's like they're part of a special club with passwords and secret handshakes, and I'm just not invited. But as I'm approaching 30, I've been noticing children a lot more. My friends are having them. Celebrities are having them. It's like they're dropping out of the sodding sky. It feels like something's changing within me as well. The older I get, the cuter babies seem to get. Oh, look at them. They're just so cute. Oh, they're so lovely. I want to smell its neck. So could it be that children are what's missing from my life? And maybe that's why it's currently such an enormous mess. What I really want to know is, should I have kids? Okay, let's assume I fall in love tomorrow with someone really hot, great hair, great abs, and a huge personality. Should bearing children be top of my agenda?
I always feel like there's a piece missing of me. Always feel a sense of feeling incomplete. And I feel like having a baby, I think that's when I'll feel complete.
Having kids is a key part of my one-woman comedy show, which opens in just a few days' time.
I worry that I drink too much. It makes me worry that even my ovaries are hungover. My hung ovaries. Imagine they've all got little top knots on and they're all picking up a takeaway from the front door. Cheers, mate. The attitude that I'm throwing at life at the moment is just kind of being like, well, yes, okay, I'm scared about where I'm at in my life right now, and I am having a bit of a quarter-life crisis, but I'm just trying to be brave, and I'm talking about it, and I'm openly talking about it and sharing it with people rather than just putting a duvet over my head and eating Easter eggs on the couch and going, I want my mummy.
Today, I've got a progress meeting with my sister/agent, Martha, who, between you and me, is a bit of a slave driver.
I think we should work on a little bit in Act 2. Get up, work time. Please don't let me lose you now. Come on, we've really got to get this done.
Ooh. I'm doing that pregnant thing with that. Oh, God.
What are you doing? Stop.
I do this when I'm on my own sometimes. I put a cushion up there and I walk around the house.
No, that's because you've just had a very big lunch.
No, I do. I walk around and, like, I sit there sometimes when I'm watching telly and put something under there and make a bump and, like, stroke it.
That's weird.
Do you not do that?
I don't think that I've shoved anything up my top and to pretend to be pregnant, unless it was at my, like, 5th birthday party and I did it with a balloon. Oh, God.
I thought that was, like, a comfort thing that women do.
What? No.
Oh.
So let's do the bit about... Emily! Working with your sister, it's not for the faint-hearted. She drives me up the bloody wall. I want to get her and... Rah! But I also love her, and I have her best interests at heart, and as a manager, that's really important. You do a really nice bit about having kids.
You know, I wake up in the night sometimes thinking about my ovaries. I do. I imagine them all doing like this march around my womb to the countdown clock. Boom, still not pregnant.
The only thing that I sort of want to fact check a little bit, and this might just be me being really annoying, is that, like...
Ovaries are in your womb?
I just want... Yeah. Like, could they be marching?
Ovaries are in your womb?
No, but maybe we should identify, like, where in the tubes that they are.
Fallopian tubes.
Just wait a second. I should know this. The
happens?
ovaries are 2 small oval-shaped organs in the pelvis.
There's only 2. I thought there were loads. I thought we had like hundreds of
No,
ovaries.
we have loads. We have eggs. That's eggs.
So, clearly Martha is as clueless as I am when it comes to biology. But I'm the elder sister, and it's me that's about to hit 30.
Lovely. That's nice.
My body might be primed for having children, but after the jungle, I'm the busiest I've ever been.
That's really nice.
Today, we're straight onto a promo shoot. But could I really do this with a baby bump?
If I was pregnant, I wouldn't worry about my weight as much because it's like, well, when you're pregnant, you're going to be bigger and you have a big round belly and that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to be like a stunning pregnant woman.
I think you think that when you haven't had a baby, I think you have this very idealistic view of what you're going to be like, Mother Beyonce with the veil, when the reality is you probably don't see your vagina for 6 months.
Good old Marv. Sister, agent, witness for the prosecution.
I definitely think she's got the image in her head of, like, the baby strapped to her chest and she's like this glowing Beyonce goddess. But the reality is, you're carrying a baby around. It's really difficult and you have to be really ready for it. It is not Instagram pregnancy. Pregnancy, from my friends, they are tired, they don't feel great, they feel a bit sick. So Emily needs to, if she wants to have babies right now, probably have a little think about that.
Oh, I just need to sit down.
Just getting used to it.
This is where I'm going to give birth. I'd have a home birth if I lived somewhere like this. But I ain't leaving it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to having kids, something's been playing on my mind. And the ideal person to turn to is my dear old mum.
I'm really broody at the moment.
I'd like to be a grandmother, though.
You'd be a good grandma.
Will I?
That's another thing, I think.
Don't have to go to Alton Towers, do I?
Alton Towers, no.
Oof, thank God for that.
No. Can you imagine me with a baby?
Absolutely.
What bits do you think I'd be good at? Do you think?
I think I'd be good at all of it, actually. I think, really...
Not getting up.
Oh.
I hate getting up.
You hate getting up?
I hate getting up.
I had 3 under 3, remember, so getting up with all 3 of you, used to be quite difficult.
God, that must have been a
I was very
nightmare.
tired. I was sleep deprived for 5 years.
I don't remember George being born. I remember Martha being born. I don't remember George being born.
Don't you?
Not at all.
It was massive, £10 1 ounce.
God, was that uncomfortable?
Why do you think I haven't got any boyfriends? Can we take that out?
That is grim.
Sorry.
I need to raise something with my mum, and not just the tone of this conversation.
I'm at an age now where I do think about my little eggs a lot. It's the phrase that everyone uses at our age, oh, your biological clock's ticking.
Do you feel worried that you're not fertile?
Yeah, a bit. I do worry about that, yeah. Because, you know, I've had a very active sex life now for a long time, sorry. And...
Slag. I'm joking.
Said mum. Explained mum. Don't know if I want to find out. I don't know.
You just presume you can, and you shouldn't presume
That's
it.
the thing. You just go, right, yeah, I'm going to meet someone eventually and then have babies. It's just...
You can't presume it, no.
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 And then the thought of that possibly never happening for me, it makes me go, oh my God, well, how am I ever going to find happiness if I can't have a family?
You assume a young woman at 29, 30 is fertile.
Yeah.
But there might be something that's happened along the way that could make you infertile.
I hope not.
I hope not too. I hope Emily will have kids. She'll have a lot of love in her heart, and that's all you can do with your children is love them and nurture them, and she will definitely do that.
If I was infertile, I'd be so sad. I'd be sad. I'd really feel for me and my body, and I'd apologise to my body. I'd just want to give myself a big hug and say, I'm so sorry that I couldn't make that happen for you.
I'm Emily Atack. A few months ago, I was queen of the well, nearly. Now I'm speeding towards 30, I've lost control of the vehicle, and I'm wondering if having a baby will sort out my car crash of a life.
So just round to your right, because that'll take you into the auditorium.
Like getting all pumped, like accidentally going in a toilet.
In just a few days' time, I start a UK-wide tour of my stand-up comedy show. And I'm so scared I want to crawl into a hole and die.
Christ.
Today, I'm at a technical run-through. And it's making me wonder, how can anyone combine being on the road with being a mum?
Are you missing your bubba?
Well, I only saw him this morning, so it's not too bad. But I do
you saw him
miss
this morning?
Yeah, I only got here this morning.
How old is he again?
14 months.
14 months.
14 months.
That's really young, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite. But he's a proper little person now. Already.
Is he?
Yeah, it's really cute.
So when you're away, because obviously you go away a lot, like, how does that work?
You just have to be a little bit more organised. I'm still not very.
Oh,
but,
God, organised.
Well, I say you have to be a bit more organised. You don't have to be that organised.
Yeah.
Because at the moment, he's at home with his dad. I do miss him when I go away, but I really enjoy being away because then I get photos and stuff.
Yeah.
And
you
then,
look forward to
yeah,
sort of seeing him.
and then I look forward to going home because he's really cute and everything, but it's hard work. And it's quite nice sometimes to just have the night in a hotel and be like, oh, I'm not going to be woken up at 6 a.m.
Yeah. Like in my sort of line of work, it's a similar thing to yours. So would you say that it's doable?
Yeah, I think it's definitely doable. And I think it's definitely doable if you've got people around that are willing to help and stuff.
Yeah, I have.
So then, yeah, it's so doable. And yeah, it's quite fun.
If worse comes to worse and I do forget something and I have to run to the notes, is that okay?
I think the notes are fine.
Right, back to work, Em.
It's kind of fine for now. I wouldn't freak out about it.
Yeah.
But don't let it become such a crutch that when we take it away from you, that you're going to go, I don't know what I'm doing. You do.
Okay. In the night, I wake up worrying about my eggs. I imagine them all standing around going, Jesus Christ, she's taking her fucking time with a fag on the go.
Tech rehearsal smashed. Legend mode. And as my gallant camera crew spring into action as I struggle with my microphone.
You can help me, mate. Cheers.
I can't help thinking that maybe I could pull off the working mum thing.
I can kind of see it. I can see it working. Emma makes it work. If I had her there and I had a couple of people like my mum here or, you know, someone looking after her, I think it'd be fine. I think it's all about your mindset. What I worry about is that I would have a baby and that would be all I care about, so then I'd neglect my life. If I manage to not neglect my life and find a balance, I feel like it'd be fine. But on the other hand, what would I do with it afterwards when I want to get pissed after the show?
Well, obviously, I'd never want my baby to get in the way of my drinking.
So I've decided to ask someone else who knows about life on the road for some baby advice. My lovely old dad, who's been a guitarist in rock bands his entire life.
Hey up!
Hey up. You all right, darling? Remember me?
You all right?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
He's popping over to see my new digs to help sort out my garden and my life.
We're going to be planting stuff. Last time I planted anything were a bloke in Leeds bus station. Did you get the plants?
Yeah.
Good. There is a certain amount of care you have to have with this. I'm going to sound fatherly now. When you take it out the pot, don't rip all its little roots apart. That looks... I mean, how much nicer is a garden when you've got...
It's true.
You know, right, nice carefully now. Look, show it a bit of... Be nice to it, Emily. That's it.
Worm. Oh, my God,
No,
what's
don't
that?
hurt it. Leave it.
It's got
Good.
loads of legs.
It hasn't got legs.
It's got loads of legs.
No.
Look at the legs on it.
Oh, my God.
That was a narrow escape, but not enough to distract me from the babies on my brain.
I mean, I definitely
No.
want kids eventually, but I just cannot imagine ever feeling ready.
Having children, it should be joyful. It should be... I mean, it's difficult, but it should be... It shouldn't be something to resent.
Were we joyful?
Very. You all three
Little
of you.
shits, though.
Three little shits you could ever wish to meet at times.
If I had a
don't-
baby, I'd be like, how has anyone allowed me to do this?
Yeah, I
Like,
know,
do you know what I mean?
I think you should have a license. You should prove your worth. You should have a license. I think you'd get a shot. I think the one major problem is on Emily's sleep deprivation with a child. She takes after me. I'll get up at any time of the morning. I'll stay up and work. I'll do it. But once I go to sleep, I go to sleep, and that's. I think she's the same.
Great. So my dad has absolutely zero confidence in me looking after kids. But I've put the question to my loyal Instagram followers, who surely believe in me a lot more.
No way you should be looking after kids. Society won't let you. Who the fuck are you? How do you... What? What are you basing that on? Absolutely fuck no, you should not be having kids. What? Before I went in the jungle, I think I was on like 70,000 followers on Instagram or something. I've now got 1.4 million, show off. And I've already, just in the last few months, been so intrigued to see sort of how much you can really kind of learn from what people think.
But clearly my image isn't quite as respectable as I'd like.
No way, you're too much of a party girl. Mum was a party girl and she still is, and she's the best mum ever. I think it's important to ingrain that in your kids, to love life and have fun. No, 1,000 times no. Never a perfect age time to have kids. Go with your gut. I wouldn't say so. In my opinion, 35 is a good age. No. Nope. Just loads of no's. You're still a baby and babies can't have babies, so no. Oh, God. That was my sister.
So Basically, the world and his dog thinks I'd be utterly useless looking after a child, including my own sister. Cheers, Marv. Well, I'm going to ruddy well prove them wrong.
So today, I've got my cousin's stepdaughter, Isla, coming round. My cousin's dropping her off. And I'm going to take her to a thing called soft play. Too much lip gloss for soft play? All the mums be tutting rolling their eyes. Because obviously I keep thinking about having kids and things like that, I just need to learn how to look after a kid, basically. So I'm just going to kind of see how it goes today. It's been a long time since I've been responsible for a child. What if I lose her in a pile of children? Oh, God. It's going to be a disaster. Let's do this shit.
Hiya. Isla, what are you hiding for?
Here she is.
What are you hiding for?
See,
on.
kids are scared of me. They
I'm a
think
disaster.
I always say they think I'm like some kind of Furby or clown.
Anyway,
Hi.
you all right? I found a disaster with her hair.
Gorgeous girl.
Emily's going to realise that it's actually quite hard looking after a 4-year-old. I think when there's other people to help her out and kind of, help her take a break, I think that's one thing, like a big family party. But one-on-one, I think Emily's going to start off and I think she's going to spin herself into a tailspin and end up collapsing before Isla. You're going to have fun with Emily?
Yeah.
Promise?
Yeah.
You're going to have the best day ever?
Yeah.
I'll see you later, okay? Thanks for doing this.
Bye then.
Bye. See you soon.
You're a bit jealous
See
that you
soon.
can't come to.
I'm well jealous, but I don't fit in the soft play area.
No,
I'm
your head's too
I know,
big.
head's too big. Get jammed.
He's got a big head, hasn't he?
Bye.
Bye then.
See you, Isla. Bye, mate. Have fun.
Uh-oh.
I'm Emily Atack. I'm closing in on 30 at breakneck speed with no seatbelt, no helmet, no clue. And I'm asking myself if having children will stop me crashing into the lamppost of life.
One adult, one child? Yes. Well, 2 children, I think.
Today, I'm taking my cousin's 4-year-old Isla for a fun day out.
Look, it's so big.
I want to prove that, contrary to popular belief, I'm not a hopeless, useless moron and I can actually look after children.
Look at all those sweets and crisps.
Apparently it's called soft play, so how hard can it be?
Shouldn't have had a skinful last night. Coming! Wait for me. Whoa! Ow, that really hurts. Those balls are really hot. Ow! Should I carry you over? Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus, that's a...
Oh, Christ.
Oh, nice.
Wait for me. I can't believe how much energy they have. And also, once you go around it once, that's it. I'm done. They go around it again and again and do the same thing over and over again. She won't go on the slides though, and I really want to go on the slides. Oh my God, that's actually terrifying. I thought I was going to like take out a child. Whoa! I thought I was going to take out a child with me. Where's Isla? Oh, there she is.
Time for a well-deserved break and to feed my little relative some nutritious, locally sourced organic superfoods.
Do you want a slush puppy or anything? Should we get a slush puppy as well? Yeah.
Oh, that's just like...
Can I try this?
No.
Oh, Isla's off again, but I'm going to sit out the next sesh. I want to talk to some mums and find out if I'd be stark raving mad to put myself through this.
Hiya.
Hello.
Hello. Can I come sit with you?
Yeah, of course you can.
Sit with the girls. So obviously, one of the kind of main things mums say to me is that, you know, as soon as you have kids, your life completely changes. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And everyone says it changes, but you never really realise how much until you have something 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's no giving it back.
Because even though I'm broody, I still don't feel like I'm ready to have kids. And people say, no, you're never ready. No, it just happens and then you do it.
And then you literally
adapt.
wing it.
You never understand love until you have a baby. It is the best thing you will ever do, but the hardest. Yeah, everything, you will turn into your mum.
Oh, Christ, don't say that.
No, you
Got
will.
enough on my plate.
It might take a few years, but you'll find yourself saying exactly what your mum used to say to you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I found my favourite one. Can I take you home? So I'm 29 and I'm kind of going through this whole thing of going, should I start thinking about having children?
I'm 29.
Are you 29?
But I've also been married for 6 years.
Do you feel that there's a certain pressure of people our age to kind of start, hurrying it up?
So, I'm Jewish, so there was that pressure, especially my friends with the same age as me. One's got a 4-year-old, one's got a 3-year-old. There is a lot of pressure, and then it gets on to when you're having the second one.
Yeah. Well, I'm taking him, so just need to find a dad. And then... Oh, you are.
Though Isla is completely adorable, I'm seriously flagging. But thankfully, it's all over.
I met some really lovely mums in there. I think the general consensus is that you're never ready to have a child. And there's no kind of right or wrong age to have a child. It's just kind of like, it just kind of happens and life adapts. One of the mums actually said you just wing it and just kind of, you adapt to the situation and just blag it, basically. I'm fine with that. I spend my life blagging.
Hello. How's it going?
Yeah, good. We've had a nice day, haven't we?
How are you, mate? Are you all right? No. Oh. Get your hands up.
Tell Bill we had fun.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
You didn't have ice cream, did you?
Yeah.
No. You didn't have ice cream, did you?
No.
Thanks for that, Em. Bye. See you soon.
Bye, give me a kiss.
Give me a kiss.
Love you.
Say love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Oh my God, she's the cutest kid in the world. However, happy to have back. Pub.
So clearly I've proved that I can look after children after all. Maybe not for very long, and not particularly well, but everyone's still alive and breathing. But another baby-related issue has been playing on my mind. Well, actually, there are two major concerns.
God, my boobs are going to be huge when I have a baby. I have boobs of a woman who's already had a baby. I do. Like, they're really big, but they're quite low down. And then afterwards as well, when all the milk goes and they're all going to shrivel up. Yeah, that concerns me too.
But the problem's not just my big boobs, it's my big mouth as well.
I'm hungry all the time anyway, so I would be hungry like probably 24 hours a day, and I don't have any self-control. I'd be huge.
So surely there must be a way to get your body back to normal after popping one out?
I did Kung Fu until 2 weeks before my son was born, and yoga 3 days a week. I was mindful about what I ate, and I gained only 30 pounds, she added proudly. Fuck off. I'm sorry. Fuck off. So I'm not going to name and shame the women. Let's just say she's one of the most famous women in the world. My post-baby body is perfect. And of course, she's eager to show off her washboard abs to the world. I'm proud of my little stomach. And she certainly has every reason to feel proud. Oh, God. What kind of annoys me a little bit online is that, you see all these celebs doing their, their post-baby body workouts. It's sort of preying on vulnerable, naive women who look up to these people, and it's just unrealistic. It's not gonna, and then they're made to feel bad if it doesn't work. And I'm sure post-baby hormones and all of that, it's so awful anyway. The last thing you want to be worrying about is having a fat arse.
And I certainly haven't got time to worry about my fat arse. Tonight's the opening night of my solo comedy show.
Ah! There's groups of girls. Look over there, hang on the left.
Oh my God, I'm so scared.
That's so cool though.
Yeah, that is cool.
Don't look anymore because it's making me nervous.
I've never done anything like this before. And I'm shitting my pants. I'm absolutely bricking it. I'm just a little bit nervous.
think sister mode. I'm in sister mode now. I just want her to be great, and I know she will be.
Because of the nerves, you probably have a tendency or a desire to like rush.
Yeah.
And when you rush, which is normal, just if you just breathe and slow it, then you're not going to miss out these like lovely moments.
Yeah, yeah,
These sketches.
What's the worst that can happen? People don't find it funny. Oh well, I'll get over it. I won't. I'll probably be deeply upset if people don't find it funny. Oh, I'm panicking now!
Okay, just calm down. Calm down, seriously. We're all very scared.
Don't say that!
No, you're gonna be amazing.
Oh, Martha, for fuck's sake, like, don't
You're
say
incredible.
that.
Shut the fuck up. Like that, yeah? That's how you do it?
Yeah.
15 minutes, please.
Ah! Oh my God.
Okay.
I don't look pretty.
You look stunning. You look amazing. Right, you need to go and focus now. You look gorgeous, that's it. That looks great.
All right, fine.
Right, shall I go then?
Yeah, bye. We don't really hug. Yeah. Yes. Ready? Oh my God.
For the next 90 minutes, everyone in this packed-out theatre is expecting to be entertained by little old me.
How has it come to this? Oh my God. Help me. I am strong. I am brave. I'm Emily Atack. I'm about to turn 30. And I'm trying to figure out if having kids will solve the endless shopping list of problems in my life. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But tonight, the biggest problem in my life by far is the fact that I'm about to start the first performance of my sold-out comedy show. And I'm terrified. I am strong. I am brave.
Welcome to the stage, Emily Atack.
I wake up in the middle of the night and I think about my little eggs. I worry about them all in there. I think they're like standing around waiting for the sperm train going, fucking hell, she's taking her time. Another one with a fag on the go, like, what? What's that, bruv? Nah, I gave up on that a long time ago, mate. They're all doing this like weird march to the countdown clock. Boom, still not pregnant. After an hour and a half of jokes and stories inspired by my shambolic life, it's over. Oh my God.
How's that?
I am shaking like a leaf.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You gonna cry?
Yeah.
Don't cry.
Oh my God, that was the hardest thing ever.
They were so with you in that second act.
in that second act, definitely.
It was amazing.
Oh my God.
Emily, you are so brave. You are so brave.
Oh my God. I just wanted to get through that one without anyone going, you're shit, or, you know, falling flat on my ass. And I did that. And as far as first times go, it's like losing your virginity. It's like a line I have in there. It's like losing your virginity. It's not going to be great as such, but then you go, I'm quite looking forward to doing that again, seeing how it works the next time round. Might be a bit more raucous the next time round. Woo!
She's got the line.
I'm over the moon that my show is now officially on the road, and no one said I was rubbish. Yet.
But something else has been weighing me down even more. Since chatting to my mum, I've been worrying about my fertility.
Hello, hi Emily. I'm Dr. Malini Upal.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Come and take a seat here.
My whole life I've assumed that if I met someone, I could just have babies straight away. But what if I can't? I've decided to have a fertility test to see if my ovaries are in good working order.
I've got to be honest, if they came back and told me there was something wrong, I'd be devastated. I'd be absolutely devastated. You want to believe that all your tubes are working and, you know, that your body is working and that you're going to have a future with, you know, with a healthy body and hopefully children.
And then you said that your cycles are usually 20, 21 days?
Yeah.
So short cycles.
It's a nightmare.
So should we take you for scanning then?
Yeah.
You're ready?
Yeah.
It's going to be internal scan.
Does something have to go up there?
Yes, it's not that bad.
Okay.
Okay?
Cool.
Right? Should we take you?
Yeah.
Right.
Bit extreme without being bought flowers. But I need to know how my guys are doing.
All right, Emily, you're fine. This is the probe that I'm going to be using. It's covered with a sterile cover. I'll slowly introduce this into your vagina.
Brilliant.
At any point you feel too uncomfortable, just stop me, okay?
Okay.
All right? All right?
Oh my
bit
God,
cold.
Oh my good God, that's freezing.
A bit cold. If you take a deep
Oh,
breath.
it's in. It's in. It's in.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God, it's up there. It's right up there. Right up there, no problem.
So, lovely. So if you want to see the screen right opposite you.
Yeah. Can you just confirm for me that I'm not pregnant?
As far as I can see, if you're very early in your pregnancy, I can't tell.
Brilliant.
But there's no big baby in there.
Good. You just, yeah, it's just good to know, isn't it?
Okay, so this is your left ovary now.
Oh, hello.
Yeah,
Looks like an alien, look. It's like an alien's head.
Yeah, that little alien here is your dominant follicle that has actually ruptured and released the egg. So you have ovulated already. So if you've had recent sex, there's potential chances that you could get pregnant if you didn't take any precautions. I'm not trying to panic you.
Oh, Christ.
Okay. You can see little black holes there.
Yeah.
So these are the little follicles that I told you about. So we're going to count them.
Apparently, our follicle count starts to drop once we hit 30, and anything above 10 is good. And I'm nothing if not an overachiever.
So I can see 6 on the left side. And now I'm going to go to the other side. 16 follicles. Well done, you.
Thank you.
So I'm going to take the probe out. We've done with the scan. You've done very well.
Okay.
I've looked around. There's nothing abnormal. Everything looks nice and healthy.
Don't look at it.
You've done very well. Okay.
I'm really chuffed with my follicles, got to say. I think I'm showing off with the right ovary. The right ovary's having a good time. I think it was the right one that's got the party going on. Better pop my knickknacks back on and get the hell out of here.
Just going to do my best John Wayne impression and hear what the doctor has to say.
Hi, you okay?
Me again.
Yeah. So overall, your ovarian result is reasonable or average for your age for anyone who's 29 years old.
So it's
It's
fine.
average, yes.
Average.
It's average.
Is that a good thing?
It's a good thing. Yes, it is a good thing.
Do I need to get a move on?
The good thing about in the era that we're living is that we've got options. You can freeze your eggs. And what I would say, the earlier that you do, the better it is.
Do you just sort of keep the eggs in like a freezer?
Yes, kind of, yes.
Yeah.
It is. It's kept in liquid nitrogen.
Yeah.
And it's...
Like Jurassic Park?
I like your analogy. It's really good.
Great to hear that my vagina is top of the range, or at least medium. But before I leave, I need some important info.
Can I ask you a sperm question?
Yes.
Asking for a friend.
With sperm, when you're having sex and you're not using a condom, and they
there's no way of saying it without sounding really crude. When they, sorry, when they ejaculate and then, but it doesn't go inside you, but then it kind of is sort of on you a bit. Can you still get pregnant? Or does sperm die as soon as it hits the air? Is that true?
Yes, I mean, there is still a time, there's still a small amount of time that they can be live. But if it is not, it's totally outside, then no, the chances that you can't get pregnant with that.
Okay. And can you get pregnant from pre-sperm? They call it pre-cum.
You can.
You can get pregnant from that. Oh, God.
Because if you're using the pull-out method, then the timing is crucial, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
It is a pleasure. Anytime, anytime.
The interesting thing is that time is everything. So the longer time goes on and the older that you get, the quality of your eggs decreases. So the phrase, your biological clock is ticking, it's not a cliche, it's an actual fact that we just can't help. And we're so lucky now that modern medicine and modern science is allowing us to do things like freezing eggs and stuff like that, because it just gives you another option. And it's actually really good to know. And it's definitely something I'm going to consider, for sure.
So I likely could have children if I wanted to, which is a massive relief, and possibly sooner than expected if I don't nail the pull-out method. But the question remains, should it be now? My clock might be ticking, but frankly, my body needs to take a time out.
There is no such thing as a right or wrong time to have children. There is no such thing. There is absolutely no such thing. I think if you bring a child into the world, providing that they're loved and looked after, and you do your best, I don't think there is a right or wrong time. It might be in your mind a wrong time when you're not expecting it and it wasn't planned and you go, oh shit, that's not ideal. But you can make it work, you can. I'm not going to worry about it anymore.
Regardless of how much I might want a baby, there's one crucial piece of the puzzle missing, without which I'm not doing a thing. My dream man.
I want to be sat in bed on a Sunday morning with my husband next to me, reading the paper and going, do you think we've got 10 minutes to have a quick? And then we sort of slightly manage it and then the kids run in. I want all that. Probably leave it about half an hour, kids, if you could. 40 minutes? I sometimes look in the mirror and I go, oh, you fucking fat twat. Since the jungle, I've put on nearly a stone. I think about my weight 80% of the day. The rosé and sweet potato fries diet works for you. The nice thing about this is that I get to make clothes that fit my sausage bodice. I feel like I can't find my way home.
Love it.
It says, Emily Atack admits she lost her knickers in a sex romp after the Brits. So fucking what?